right down.
Yo, what's going on? Boom Radio in the building. Boom Radio in the building. How y'all doing?
What to do?
Down a little bit.
I forgot.
Microphone check.
Got them little bit.
Yeah, go up a little bit in the volume. All right, there you go.
How you doing?
Yo, what's going on, everybody? Hope everybody's doing well out there in the city of ATL and abroad. You see my shirt, sarcasm is just one of my many talents. But listen, man, I hope y'all having a great one, man. We are in here in the place, in the building. I am here with the brethren. Man, go ahead and holler at the people, man. Y'all up in here, man.
What's good, people? Y'all know what it is, man. It's your boy, Minister Casey, a.k.a. Bro Casey. They here right there, and without further ado, right on cue.
He's what up? Interest in the building. Maury Derek Solid just got here. Kingdom Anointed Custom Network. Man, I seen that nice chain, man. You made Maury Anthony Douglas, man. You know what I'm saying?
Well, you know, I do what I do, you know.
Still ain't, he still ain't the big dog, but those of y'all know what the big dog is. That
they ain't seen that big dog.
I'm gonna come in here one day with the big dog on, man. That's what I'm gonna do. I see Casey over there.
Hey, man, you don't know them?
You bring the cookies.
yeah.
Hey, man, listen here. Hey, that Carolina.
Better than Oreo cookies.
Oh yeah, man. No, hey, listen, man.
Hey, boy,
that cake, man. That boy. Listen here, man. Listen, Mama Frida, shout out to her with them cakes.
Hey, man.
They be going down, man. I'm gonna have to just go ahead on and sponsor a cake. You know what I'm saying, for the brother, our brother here, the certified heathen. I'm gonna have to, get him a good old cake real good with Mama Frida.
Oh yeah.
She puts it down, man.
She puts it down. For
Everybody
real,
in here with a Keno Derek Solid, you got your chain. Yo, I need you to make a chain. I need you to make a chain, and I need that chain to say certified heathen.
I knew you were about to say that. I got you. I'm going to up too.
Hey, man, I've been watching your game. I see your outfits and your little thing. I see y'all know.
Well, you know I do what I can when I can.
It look like you making it do what it do.
Yeah, I'm trying to make it do what it do.
But nah, man, so everything been going down, man. Yo, listen, we got a show today. We got some good topics on today. I want to first start off with I got to come up with we got to come up with our own, kind of like Donkey of the Day or the DJ Clue Bombs.
Right.
For certain people.
Okay.
Because the governor.
Oh, my goodness.
He deserves
the donkey
a
of the
boom
week.
drop.
You know what?
A boom drop.
We'll have a boom drop.
We'll drop a
Like
boom drop.
a bomb
drop, or maybe
atomic bomb or something.
Matter of fact, I got the rocket.
Or maybe a toilet flush.
I'll send him. I got that rocket from the intro for our Boom News Network.
Okay.
With that rocket.
Listen, man, the governor is
out of control.
wilding.
He is.
Rick, I know you got something to say about this guy, man. This dude is trying to sue the mayor. Keisha Lansbottom, shout out to her, shout out to the sisters. Anytime the sisters doing something, we got to shout out. You know what I'm saying? This is Black Power, right? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You gotta give it up. Give some love
Yes,
to her. Listen, man, she wants to have a mandatory where we got to put on masks.
Yes,
okay. And this dude is trying to fight her on it. I don't care if she was a Republican and she was trying to do this. I would support it. You know what I'm saying?
Because it's another agenda behind what he's doing, right?
This dude is tripping. He trying to sue. Rick, what you got to say about
this? But he came before he said them. But then he comes behind her and basically says the same thing, but without saying it's mandatory.
It's not mandatory.
But see, this is the reason why this is why it's so hard for us to even get into the Bible on this show.
Okay.
Because people do practical stupid stuff.
Yes,
you know what I mean? It's
stupid
before
stuff.
we can even get to the spiritual, we gotta get people on the playing field.
That's right.
I agree.
That's right.
I totally agree.
Rick, what you got, man? Go ahead and say something about this.
Man, it's like my boy Will said last night on the show, talking random mission. He says it's like mom and daddy fighting right now.
Mm-hmm.
And that's really what it is. Mom and daddy fighting right now.
No, it ain't like no mom and daddy. Mama and Mr. Johnson down the street.
No, this mom and
Charlie.
daddy because mama wants to take care of the house.
That's right.
And mama trying to take care of her children. Daddy, who always out there working, really don't know the temperature in the house. So he ain't got the right temperature. And he also trying to me, not sugarcoat, but exercise or feminize or handshake with his political alliances.
Right.
Yeah.
He trying to stay in good favor with his political alliances.
Well, can you blame him?
He don't care about his people.
Don't at all.
Yes,
he does.
No, he don't.
He do care about his people.
Yo, he don't even care about his own people though.
That's the thing.
But to be honest, I mean, and when we talking about all people, we talking about white people. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But at the same time, listen, man. Here's the thing, okay? His people don't even care about themselves.
Don't even care about
Facts.
themselves.
Because when I go in Walmart or any store, I see more white people without masks on
Than anybody.
I see black folk.
Then anybody.
They don't even care, Rick. They don't care.
This is the analogy I made last night. I'm a sports guy.
Mm-hmm.
Football, basketball. And one of the jobs of a coach of a team is to sometimes to keep the player from himself, to protect
right.
the player from himself.
That's right.
To me, right now, our government is messing up because they're not protecting the dummies in America from the America. Because if America was to do what they supposed to do, they should have shut this thing down a long time ago. Because Americans are stupid.
Yeah.
We are stupid.
Yeah.
We're not going to protect. We don't care about nobody but ourselves. And the job of the government is to protect us from us. And they're not doing it.
How can we properly interpret scripture and we can't even put on a mask?
Because it goes against my rights.
Well,
but common sense, see, this is what I'm saying.
Common
This
sense not always common.
But I understand that, but I'm just saying, I mean, as some of these folks act as though God be talking to them all the time. God don't tell you to put on a mask. Listen, man.
You need God to tell you to put on a mask?
Listen, the Most High, he ain't that spooky.
No, he's not at all.
This is the reason why he tell you don't eat certain things.
Exactly.
If he's telling you to take care of your body,
Yes, sir.
does not God give man wisdom?
Wisdom.
Like doctor, these folk don't even listen to what the doctor say. I can't expect them to listen to the politician.
Well,
they don't listen to the doctor.
Well,
see, a lot of them get under the mindset that some folks are so tied up in politics,
money driven,
and stupidity. They think that this all is a hoax against their president.
Yeah, for real.
A lot of people think this is a hoax against their president, which is the dumbest thing. Why would and I don't do Democrat or Republican, but why would the Democrats create something
they're gonna tear down
that's going to tear down their people?
Divide against this.
And then why would they do this and then send it all over the world and tell these folks? Why would that's doing too much to me.
Listen, man, I need some preachers to call in.
No, let's keep it on. I thought we were going to keep it natural for a minute.
Listen, man, I got some natural questions to ask some preachers.
I got some preachers.
I need some preachers.
All right.
Or some folk that got some
Bible thumpers.
Not just God sense, but common sense. I need some people that got some common. Call in 404-355-8699. I got a question. I just want to ask because it seems as though it's a lot of folk that don't have common sense.
Facts.
Okay? And some of these folk are church folks.
Well, that people
they won't even put a mask on. Come on, man. What is going to hurt you? Listen, there's times when I get out the car and I move. I forget the mask.
I go back and get it.
I get to the door.
What?
As hot as it is outside.
And go back and
And
get it.
go all the way back to get my mask.
But that's why I keep one in the car at all times.
Me too.
Y'all seen I came in here about a week or two ago. I had my mask on. I forgot the mask on. I came up in here.
In my condition, I got to protect myself.
You got to protect.
And so I have one in my backpack. I have one in my car. I have one everywhere, just in case I do forget.
Well, we all should be wise enough to want to protect ourselves, especially us here in Atlanta when we see numbers growing. Now I could understand that we would see the numbers even just level off for a minute, then begin decline. We ain't even thinking about declining because they're not even leveling off because they're still climbing.
Well, shout out to my big brother Bishop Joseph Howard in the building. Shout out to Pop Curry as well. Yo, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say some of these people always come up with a conspiracy theory of why you shouldn't be wearing your mask. Cause you know they always floating around these little things that they done came up with, or so-called research, or somebody done passed them along through their inbox, and so they believe everything that somebody sends them. And so, you know, they'll be like, well, you wear the mask, it's going to stop you, you know, from getting breathing, or if you wear it for so long, and stuff like that. So that's what their reasoning behind it, and I've heard people say that for not wearing a mask.
Well, people still eating pork, but their arteries and stuff is still being clogged up, right? That ain't changing nothing.
That's true. Look here, man. I just got the phone my auntie on the way coming in because my aunt and them, they're handling the funeral arrangements for my father. And she told me, we ain't having no funeral at no church. We're going to have the funeral at the funeral home because we are taking...
Cremating the body? Are they cremating?
No, they're not going to cremate. But we're taking COVID protocols.
Amen.
She said, we ain't going to no church.
All right.
He said, look here. The same service is going to be taken care of. She said, you're going to come in. It ain't really going to be no preaching. You just going to come in, view the body. Same way they do a wake or something like that. Come in, view the body, right? You know, talk to some family, but you're going to have your mask on.
And you're going to be social distancing.
Social distancing. And this at my father's funeral. And you know what I said? That's fine.
Okay.
I have no problem with that.
Right.
Because you have to protect yourself.
That's right. And others.
Yo, listen, give me a phone call, 404-355-8699. I want to hear your opinion and your take on this whole thing about the governor and him suing Mayor Bottoms over this foolishness.
But y'all do also know that Decatur, in the city of Decatur, it's mandatory to wear a mask.
Well, now you know, starting Monday, Walmart,
yeah, that's right,
and all these other chains, it's mandatory that you got to wear your mask.
Yeah.
When you're inside the store.
So, but my question about that is, so why he ain't going after the mayor of Decatur?
See, because he has art against Keisha Lance Bottom.
Well, it's something going on. I don't want to speculate.
See, that's your boy. He from Athens.
Yeah, he from Athens.
No, he from Winterville.
Oh, my God.
Winterville, Georgia is where he's from. Wow. I am from Athens, Georgia. He is from Winterville.
Winterville, huh?
Winterville.
You from?
Oh, man. 404-355-8699 is the number to call. 404-355-8699. What do y'all think about this? And also, man, your boy, I mean, come on, man. Even your boy Trump, man. Trump, he never got no mask on. He show up
Never.
Even at the press conference. Everybody at the press conference got masks on. It's so bad. Even the lady, the press secretary and everybody, they up there talking with mask on. They're like, man, can you remove the mask? We can't hardly hear you. And he just stepped right up there to the doggone, to the podium. With no doggone mask. This dude is out of control,
Wait a minute.
man.
To be honest, the governor rarely wears a mask, and that dude that be back that side that don't be having no mask on either.
Man, we got to watch these cats, man.
Real talk.
These cats got something going on, man.
Yeah, but how's that going to affect anybody? You know what I'm saying? Is just asking, us brothers here and those one that listen, is that going to affect your quality of living because you have to mandatorily wear masks? Now, it's just starting out in little places, but probably soon it's going to because even at my job, I'm weak. When I get inside a car, I have to have on a mask. I have to. If I pull that car in the shop and get out and do the work on it, I can take it off. But when I get back in that car to pull it back out of the shop, I got a mask up.
Let me ask you this. Do you have a scripture to describe the governor and Donald Trump?
Yes. The Bible says, answer not a fool according to their folly, lest you become like them.
Could you repeat that one more time?
It says, answer not a fool according to their folly, lest you become like them.
See, I would ask Rick
Oh my goodness!
You probably ain't gonna get a scripture
to give a heathen
get a scripture
to give a heathen translation.
You'll get a scripture out of that.
I like to hear that. But it might go against
at the book of
FCC
barbershop
regulations.
Hold us a scripture from the book of barbershop. Razor Cut, chapter 3.
Hey, Fred Sanford said from the book of Fred G. Sanford.
Yes, sir. Yeah, SONFORD. Period.
So I mean, so what is the situation? What are we thinking about this? You know, with COVID and things like that, because obviously, it seems as though that they have no answers. Nobody. I mean, Fauci. One minute they were leaning and depending on everything Fauci said. Whatever Fauci said was gospel.
That's right.
Now all of a sudden, now he talking about Fauci don't know what he talking about.
Because some people.
When did the president become a scientist?
Right.
And all this, I'm just saying.
Because the
even
president,
George W. He had sense.
I don't know about that one.
George W. had more sense to say certain things.
There you go. Well, just because he had. No, because he had less sense on other areas, so they both balance each other. They both balance out.
No, I take W.
Well,
I take W over some of this stuff here. Which brings us to this conversation. I mean, even with this man, the reason why I think he functioned the way he functioned. I mean, his niece is about to do a tell-all book on. Have y'all heard some of the clips on that?
I just seen something the other day on that, and they because once she subpoenaed at one time not to
I did hear about
so
that.
it couldn't come out.
I think they call it non-disclosure article, something like that.
Yeah, that niece, boy, that niece.
Well, not even the niece, the Jeffrey Goldstein girlfriend.
Man, all them, everybody that's around, niece, nephews, uncles, doormen, watchers, car drivers, everybody involved know what's going on.
Yeah, but these people are gonna ride for him. No matter what the issue is, no matter what, they gonna ride for him. I'm telling you, man.
They say the same thing about OJ. They say someone's gonna ride with him.
But I'm just saying, though, man. The black community, within the black community, we don't ride for our own like that, though. We always try to find a way. I mean, look at the Nick Cannon situation. I ain't trying I'm not trying to veer away from, the conversation about the COVID and all that stuff. But I'm just saying, man, we don't ride the way. If this man come out, just the same thing he came out talking about putting Clorox and all this stuff in your veins and all this other stuff. We're riding with
that
him.
was his twin.
Man, they be riding.
That was straight foolish right there.
I'm just saying, man, this is out of control. So
it is.
At the end of the day, they have no solution.
Facts.
For this COVID situation.
Well,
they don't. I mean, it done changed so many times. It'll stay on the surface for 20 minutes. It'll stay on the surface for 3 days. If you sneeze, you got to cover your mouth and all this stuff. But they swab in your nose. But it come out your mouth. It's all they don't have anything. And I think we're in a situation to where this is the first time where America doesn't have a solution for anything.
I guess we've always had the solution in a sense. Because I'm gonna jump on the spiritual side too. They don't have any answers, but. Don't the Bible say, God don't do anything before he talks to his prophet or reveal it to his prophets first, right? So I will ask a question. Why aren't some of the higher echelon in the religious arena make intercessions for the Lord? I'm sure there's some that are praying, that are seeking answers, though.
Yeah.
To help guide us in this situation. Because we need wisdom when we move forward, right?
Yeah, I think there are leaders who are praying for the people. But, again, you can't force people.
Yeah.
The same way, like...
Well, yes, you can.
The Most High don't make people do nothing.
And that's facts.
So, I can't make you do nothing. I can't make you wear the mask.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
But you can make me, if I want to, with the make comes in, we know that there's a high percentage of middle class and poor white folks, middle class and poor black folk, middle class and poor Hispanic, on down the line that shop at Walmart.
Yeah.
Walmart is saying, you ain't coming in here without a mask. So regardless of what you want to do on your job or at your house, when you go to get them ranch wings at Walmart, you gonna put that mask
but
on.
they ain't making you wear the mask.
But Costco has always
when you come in the door, you have to put it on, right?
Yeah, but that's not making you. You have an option not to come in.
But
Right,
that's the point. That's the
that's
point I'm making.
fact.
That's the statement I made beforehand. There's a lot of people that depend on the prices of Walmart. So where you gonna shop at? Because if you can't afford to go to
They go
Publix
to Target.
at them prices,
Unless
Target a little higher.
Target gonna do the same thing.
Look, people will spend extra money to do what they want to do.
This is the problem. This is the problem to me. We seen what China did. We seen what Italy did. We seen what a lot of these other countries that has flattened the curve did. They made it absolutely mandatory. And in some other countries, if you were outside, it was against the law and they were persecuting you.
Man, China been wearing masks for years before COVID-19 even thought about it. Them folks been wearing masks for a long time over there.
So the problem with America is they caught up in their freedoms and their rights. But to me, you also don't have the right to hurt someone else. So if you're not wearing a mask and you're hurting someone else, that should be a problem. But America got to make it a problem.
Can I ask y'all a question? Y'all think this? You think that it's going to get to a point, or can you see it coming to a point where there are going to be some kind of misdemeanor or misdemeanor fines and crimes?
What they were doing in California, I know in California they were finding folks like $5,000.
I remember hearing about that.
You know what I'm saying?
And see, that's the thing. When you start getting into people's pockets,
Bro, they were fined like $5,000, and they had almost over 200,000 people fined.
But you know what's crazy?
ooh-wee.
You won't wear a mask. You won't
Hey, bro.
Paid, bro.
Watch this. You won't wear a mask to go inside Walmart or the Target, but you'll put on a mask to go see NASCAR. And I'm not knocking on the race of people, but I'm just saying you'll put on a mask to go down there to that Mercedes-Benz to see the Falcons play.
No, the problem is you ain't gonna be able to put a mask on to see Falcon play because you can't get this thing.
But that's what I'm
you
saying.
ain't gonna be able to get it down far enough to get over there.
But people will say, you hear people say, yeah, I put on the mask to go see some sports or baseball or stuff get kicked off, but you won't put on the mask to go shopping.
So I'm gonna read this comment, Brother Rico Reese, who's here in Atlanta. He said, them folks evil, bro. Greed and money. When it comes to pharmaceutical companies, they got the medicine.
Hey man, Big Farm runs things.
Well, I mean, I think in a sense that's true.
Bishop chose how to my rise up.
All the time, Doc. You better believe it, baby.
Well,
You better believe it.
I think there's an agenda behind a lot of this. Look at Bill Gates.
Okay.
You know, like some people say, you couldn't even fix the virus on my doggone computer. Now you trying to come up with a virus.
But he got the money to fund people to go do.
Well, I mean, of course he do, but I mean, you think he ain't trying to make money off of it, though?
That's what he's doing. He's teamed up with the pharmaceutical company.
Okay, and so in that sense, it's going to be a high price to pay for it. Then, if that's the case, right?
Shout out to my brother Jason Brown out there in Missouri.
Well,
Kansas City, Missouri. He think he's the world champion fisherman. Shout out to him.
But he may be the world champion fishers in Missouri.
I don't know. He be having some big old.
But I'm saying in that state, he the world champion in that state.
He be catching.
You'll catch up with you later. He's the world champion in that
He
state.
catch some big bluegill though, man.
In that state.
He be trying to do his thing.
So what you trying to say?
I'm saying he's the world champion in that state. Like I'm the world champion in this state.
You're the world champion in this state.
I
In this state.
knew
You just told
it
it
about the
Come
big.
on. Documentation
You just told it
becomes
on the Sabbath.
I don't think you telling the truth.
Wait a minute. I got documentation to prove now. I think I'm caught the biggest fish out of all of us, right?
Oh, you definitely caught the biggest fish out of me. I ain't gonna go out there.
You ain't catch a bigger bass than me.
I said fish.
Yeah, you ain't catch a bigger bass than me.
I've caught a 53-pound cobia. I got the paperwork.
Listen, ain't no cobia in Lake Phillip.
Oh, but see now he talking about Lake Phillip, y'all. Lake Phillip. He resides at Lake Phillip. He be back there talking to the fish.
Hold on. Jason Brown, the number is 404-355-8699. 404-355-8699 is the number. Anybody want to call in and discuss? We talking about COVID and things like that. We talking about president and decision making dealing with COVID. So if you want to give a call up 404-355-8699 is the number to call in. But yeah, I mean, you know, you did your thing. We went out to what's the name?
Yeah, not fired that, didn't I?
You did all right.
Man, I had so many fish, I was letting them borrow fish, and I still had fish left.
You had minnows, man. You had little babies.
Hey, listen, I ain't had to stop by at Kroger, did I? They went to Yassine's. They go to Yassine's after we.
Man, that thing was so small. You took 10 fish and put them on two slices of bread.
That's all right. But look, man, I don't vote. You know what I'm saying? I don't get into that political arena because it's a lot of deception. You know what I'm saying? And you really don't know really who to believe. Some people are saying that the numbers are being inflated. Some people are saying that, well, you know, the numbers are going to go up because a lot of more people are being tested. Okay, but
I do know one thing though. Them numbers Rick, have you been paying attention to them numbers in Florida?
Boy, they
have you been seeing what happened in Florida?
Yeah. I think they went up 11,000 in one day.
Out of control,
I think they went up
man.
11,000 in
them
one day.
Them folk in Florida tripping.
Bro, it's simple, man. It's really simple. Stay at home, man. Today, driving in here today, I'm like, man, where all these people going?
Boy, on North Side,
all this traffic,
where they going?
Where all these people going, man? This is crazy. We don't care, bro. We don't have careful people. We don't care enough about us. I don't care enough about my brothers and sisters to stay my butt at home so that I can make sure that we are all okay. And that to me is the problem.
Wow.
That to me is the problem. We so caught up in what we tired of. I'm tired of being at home. Okay, I am too. Go take care of a good run. Go do. I mean, I get it.
I get that.
I get it.
Man, I want to go to I like movies. I want to go to the movies. I like bowling. I want to go bowling. I want to do these things with my wife and family and grandbabies. I want to go to the water sliders, but it ain't safe right now. It ain't wise.
I don't want to do none of that if it's gonna cause me or someone that I love sickness.
Get in that backyard with that water hose.
And they keep talking about, well, when it first came out, it was only affecting the older community. Now you got some of the younger community. It's a guy from Penn State, football player, 21 years old, died from this. You got kids dying from this stuff.
Yeah, because originally they said that it wasn't really affecting kids.
Yep.
Now it's affecting kids.
Then they said it wasn't really affecting black people.
Well,
And then they said black people are the one that's getting most affected.
now black people are dying more than any other.
Right.
Yeah, but I thought it's supposed to affect animals too, and I ain't never seen them statistics. They were saying cats and dogs, your pet's supposed to be getting it. And some pandas, some
they said a tiger got it. And I'm like, who tested the tiger for?
Who tested the tiger?
And this was at the time that humans couldn't even get tested.
Exactly.
That was the tiger. What that?
The tiger.
The tiger hey, tell you the truth.
The tiger king.
The big light skinned dude, he wasn't nothing but old Solomon Tell. That boy had a hair on, didn't he?
The tiger king, man. Yeah, man. So it's crazy, man. We have to look at these solutions, though. I mean, I do understand. There are some churches that have not, come back, to church. Understand that. But also at the same time, I mean, it's almost like you have to totally just shut down. We're not saying, stop living.
Right.
But be cautious. Caller, what's going on? Caller, call in. What's your name? Where you calling from?
Jason Brown from Kansas City, Missouri. They call me LK on the water.
Okay. You're the fishing champion of the world in Missouri.
Of the world in Missouri. I said I had to agree with that state. I had to agree with that statement because we know each state is its individual own country. So
Amen.
I am the ruler of this world. How y'all doing, man?
What's going on? Brother Buren called you the bishop.
Yeah.
I don't know why. I don't oversee nobody. I'm underseeing.
So like what's going? I know you and your dad y'all have a church right out in Kansas City.
Yes, sir. Non-denominational, Landmark International. Been in ministry for over 30 years. Our main focus was deliverance, actual deliverance, demonic possession, the spiritual world, things of that nature. So,
okay, let me ask you this, Brother Jason. So, like, what was the protocol like for COVID? Have y'all returned back to service? Did y'all ever end service?
we actually have returned back, but you know it's optional. When it came down, we went on ahead and just transitioned to Facebook because we always been live Facebook from the church anyway. So we went on ahead and transitioned to that because of the mandate of the state. You know, we could have fought it, but we know, you know, most of our churches are filled with older.
Jason,
the 9-volt battery done went dead in that. That next tail is Razor 556 from '83.
You chirping over that?
Boost Mobile. Hey, Cricket done went silent.
Caller, I think this may be Jason. Jason, it's you?
Hey, no, this Rico. Hey, what's going on?
What's up, Rico? What's going on,
What
Rico?
it do?
Rico, I seen you out there, boy. You trying to get in shape, boy. You out there running them cones and all that, boy.
About to fall out, man.
What's going on, Rico?
Yeah, man, I love what y'all saying, man. I think it comes down to lack of discipline, man, and which is like spiritual. You know, it's like you're saying, like running. Like we all know we need to eat right and work out, but I mean we have the discipline to do it.
Right.
So it's like people know it's serious and it's real, but we're gonna give every excuse to do what we want to do because we don't have that discipline.
Wow.
That's what it comes down to. Lack of discipline, man. Yeah.
Wow.
So Rico, you right here in the A-Town. So, like,
Right.
what are your thoughts on the situation between the governor and the mayor?
And like y'all said, I think it's some political, some hidden agenda stuff behind this stuff, man. And when we start trying to really dig into it, I mean, we're not gonna really understand the behind the scenes stuff, but it's definitely political stuff behind it. So I mean, like, when you're trying to dig into that, you're gonna be running around trying to figure out that. But yeah, it's definitely some political stuff behind it, and it come down at the end of the day. I think it come down to money. You know, some kind of money thing behind it all.
I got you. Well, man, hey, man, Rico, thank you for calling in, man. Feel free to call in anytime, man. If you are in Atlanta anytime you want to drop by the show, man, you can be our guest to come through.
Okay, yes, sir. All right, man. Y'all keep up good work, man.
All right, brother. Caller.
I'm sorry, I poured over, so I wouldn't cut out.
Man, look at man. They say you over there. You got that next tail chirp, man. They say you over there.
They say your cigarette lighter the cigarette lighter charger came out.
We only took heed to the mandate just really for the older saints, because you know most churches are filled with older saints, and since they don't, you getting convoluted information from both sides. So we just look at it like when you know when somebody come in there with the common flu, if you wear a face mask, you will protect yourself from that. That's all.
Right.
So it's better. I would rather have it and not need it than not have it and need it. You know, in that aspect. And then when you get down to the laws of the land, you know, that kind of stuff, then you got to kind of circumvent that, because I'm very astute in laws and, you know, contracts and the United States and 1871 District of Columbia Act and all that other rhetoric. But it's so convoluted out here, and you know, God is not the author of confusion, so we know it's not God. It's the, you know, those principalities or those rulers that's over those who call their self-conscious, you know, at the moment, who are really asleep still, but you know, that's tell it.
I know. You know, we definitely talked about having you on the show to kind of talk about some things dealing with kind of like some parts of, I guess, like if I can use the term legalities of dealing with certain things when it comes to the state and contracts and all that type of stuff. So we definitely want to set aside a show for that. I think Brother Rick, he would definitely love that type of conversation, because matter of fact, you were listening that day to the show, but you came on late when we was actually having a conversation about coming together as a people and setting up like banks and all that. Rick, this is the guy you definitely want to have that type of conversation with. So, Casey, you had something?
Yeah, I'm just going to say, man, I hear y'all pretty slick on that barbecue sauce, man. Send me a bottle of y'all best Kansas City, Missouri barbecue sauce. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate it. I can't do nothing with it.
Oh, man.
But yeah, send me a bottle of your finest, man.
It's so many. It's so many.
It don't matter. Pick one and send it to me. I trust you.
Yo, he arrogant too about it. He like, it's so many. Like we ain't got no barbecue sauce.
Ain't got
down
nothing
there.
but Heinz and Hunts.
Sweet Baby Ray's, y'all ain't got no Sweet Baby Ray's up there.
What are you, Sweet Baby Ray? Come on, man. Don't do me like that.
Man, y'all ain't got no
They
Sweet
got
Baby
some
Ray's.
good barbecue sauce.
You ain't got no blue
I've
front.
been in the Midwest, so they got some good barbecue sauce.
Yeah,
They got some good barbecue too.
I went to Mississippi. I was in Mississippi about 3 or 4 weeks ago. They didn't even know what burnt ends are.
What?
Hey, man, I don't know about no burn ends, man.
He don't know
That's-
nothing about no bird ends.
Yeah, see, that ain't no.
You don't know nothing about no.
That's equivalent to that little burnt part that be on the bologna. You know when the bologna cup up. It's equivalent to that. You know what I'm saying? You ain't had no bologna, fried bologna, until you get that in the middle.
They sell that at Little Giant. They don't sell that. They don't sell that at the big chains. That's a Little Giant somewhere over there in the flea market.
In the West End.
Hey, but just the good heathen. But you can send me a mess of that them burnt ends with some of that good sauce on it. I tell them where to hit.
I know what it is like.
Ray, drop me your address. You know I would surely do that.
Hey, man, next time you swing this way up top, man, we got to link up. So hopefully you can get. Hopefully you can get to Atlanta. You know when all this stuff over, if it's ever over.
Yeah.
Because it don't look like it's gonna be the same. Any advice, anything you want to drop, man, before we let you go?
I'ma just say, first of all, be in tune with your state laws.
That's right.
And get back to that Bible. You know, that Bible tell us how to circumvent all this. You know, when, in situations like this, you think of Babylon. You know, they knew they was going to be there. They knew they had to hunker down, but God was going to still be their protection.
Absolutely.
So right now, it's just, I'm thinking it's separating the wheat from the tare. You know, folks is going after that strange doctrine. I mean, if you want to do that, it's too much replete information, you know, where you can't say you didn't know.
Come on.
And get back to family, because it all starts at the house, then it spreads abroad. So if your house ain't in order and you trying to spread abroad already, you're already doing it the wrong way. So just family first, you know, keep your hands clean. That's all. Like your mama used to say, don't put your hands in your mouth and wipe your eyes and you be the same thing like that. So keep your hands clean, you know, wear your mask if you must, because we got to shop. That's you know, this is the new world order right in front of your face. They want to go paperless society. You know, right now, ain't nobody been thinking about the court system. You know, the 14th Amendment, if you commit a crime, now you back to slavery, so everything's a crime. And
they're
now
trying to
you
get
got
rid of the
COVID.
guns.
It's so much stuff going on, so just be mindful and prayerful and family first. You know, I think Booker T. Washington did a speech back in the day. Cast down your buckets where you are. You know, hunker in and take care of your neighborhood and your family first, then spread it. That's about all I can get to you.
Hey, brother Jason, man, I'm gonna be hollering at you, man, so we can set up that show, man, so we can just deal with just that, man. Thank you for calling in, brother. Appreciate it, man, for the wisdom.
Appreciate y'all. Yes, I appreciate y'all, man. Y'all keep going.
All right, bro.
Bless, peace and
All right, shalom.
Yes, sir.
I like what he said, man, because you know he talked about getting into the Bible, but he also talked about the practical stuff too.
That's right.
Like understanding your state laws. Like that's something that a lot of people don't even consider. You know what I'm saying?
That's
so,
right.
and we've seen these videos that's going on. You know, with a lot of brothers, man. That's with the police department. They know the law better than the police.
Yeah.
And the brain like, yo, get up off my land, unless you're willing to kidnap me.
Right.
Well, that's what they say. Somebody said being prepared is half the battle.
Yeah.
So you know when you're prepared, when you know things, you can better defend yourself.
Right.
That's why they say you be a fool to be your own attorney. Hire somebody that studied law, that know law, that they can best serve you in that particular situation.
Yeah.
They practice prison law in prison though.
Oh well, you know, I got some prison.
It's different type of attorneys. You know what I'm saying?
That's right. That's right.
Absolutely.
And it's
With
like
their
I
own
said,
specialty.
Yeah,
Own
their
specialty.
specialty. So it's good to know the laws, because that's the thing, man. You know, just don't get so caught up to where you forget that we are living in a practical world.
That's right.
You know, so those things are important, man. Thank everybody for calling in. Listen, man, if you're listening on the air and you want to call, man, we got a few more minutes. Got about 17 more minutes. Call in at 404-355-8699. So let's kind of transition a little bit, in case I know you want to bring up something.
We just keep rolling. We say that for another day.
But I did want to...
Because it's so much that can stem from that. It'll promote so much dialogue. I don't want to do it no injustice, if that's all right with y'all.
Okay,
You know what I'm saying? We can keep rolling with this, and we can bring that back on another day.
All right, cool.
Because the video I wanted to play is about 9 minutes.
9 minutes, man.
Because it's the audio.
You gonna play a 10-minute video? We got an hour show.
Because I want... That's at the beginning. I want... Y'all see what I got to deal with.
Rick,
I need more time.
Y'all see... You know, I'm working on that.
Hey, man, look,
I'm working
man.
on that.
Listen, though.
I'm working on that.
Real talk. We need to drop that podcast, man.
We can do the podcast while we doing it here.
Damn, man.
Oh, you want...
Whatever.
What you want to do with it? What you want to do with that? What you want to do with that?
I don't know.
What you want to do with
say,
that?
Rick?
Minister Casey is correct. You can
We can do it
work
here.
it and twerk it, and we can get it.
Oh,
straight.
that's right, because you did say we can keep going after
Yeah.
such... Okay, all right, cool. I hear you.
You know, there's nobody in here before us or after us.
Okay. Man, don't be telling our business, man.
They don't know where we
Telling
at.
our business on the air like that.
Like they don't know where we at. We been here for what, 2 years? Some change thing. Like they don't know. Like Facebook don't know where we. It got this big old sign behind me say, "Lord."
Oh my God, y'all.
Yeah, see what that cake will do to you.
Hey, man, nah, that ain't that cake, bruh.
What cake?
I don't. That what he said. He said cake.
I'm talking about Mama Frida cake, boy. That cake will make you.
Cake,
Oh, yeah.
That what that hungry do to you, boy.
You hungry now?
I'm hungry.
Yeah, you look hungry too.
Hungry, not
You're
hungry.
hungry.
I'm hungry.
You want something back from the stove?
It's different between hungry and hungry.
Yeah.
Hey, man, but look at that, man. That's his niece said.
What she say?
She said that this man, it wasn't a day that went by in their house that the N-word wasn't used.
Mm.
It wasn't a day that went by where it wasn't an anti-Semitic
Really?
term being used in their house.
But I mean, we know that's where he comes from. If you know anything about his pops, because if I remember correctly, I think his dad was part of the KKK. I could be wrong,
know.
but I think his dad was part of something
Yeah.
to that extent. So yeah, it's in him.
But
it.
let these black Republicans tell it.
Hey, somebody here, Rick Roger, he said, no disrespect. He said, but how long will we continue to allow others to control us? When will we leave evil behind? Well, where we gonna go?
Where Rick Rogers?
Brother right here.
Tell him to call in.
Roger, call in, man.
Tell Roger
The
to call
phone number
in,
is
man.
404-355-8699. That's 404-355-8699. Call in.
Call into the show.
I hope you do call in, because my question would be is where we going?
That's what I'm saying. That's all I'm about to say.
Right.
Well, some
people
people
always
say
talk
we're
about
going to the
control.
wilderness.
You pay your taxes, don't you? They controlling your taxes.
Some people say we're going to the wilderness.
To do what?
I'm just saying. I'm making it funny. I'm
I mean, this is.
I mean, this government is basically control everything you do. You go to the store, you pay taxes on your groceries and anything else you buy.
Yes, sir.
You buy a house, you still finna pay taxes on the house that you buy, even when it's paid off.
When it's paid off, you still got to pay taxes.
You got all these things, and the
Even if
government
it's-
is controlling you, but all of a sudden, because you wear a mask, they controlling you. I'm trying to figure it out now.
I'm trying to understand how the end of the year you owe taxes. When you taking taxes out my check, you charge me taxes at
I
the
just had
door,
this
you charging
conversation
me gas
yesterday.
tax, you charging me shoe tax, toilet paper tax.
I had the same conversation because I was the last.
We gotta get Jason on the
I was the last minute tax filers.
I mean, how you make $100,000 in a year and still get back a $3,500 refund check? You don't make $40,000 a year, but you got to end up paying $2,700. How that work out?
Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Well, we'll withhold the name, but I'm in East Lake Terrace.
Oh, we already know who that is. We already know who you is. Come on with it. That's our beloved caller. I ain't gonna call the name. I can't tell you because I really don't know. I'm just going on with her. Now it sounds like the sister that called a couple weeks ago.
Oh,
You got me sitting in my chair.
Not me.
I'm sitting in my chair sideways with no back on it. Cause the way you called in, I can't even sit with my back to the chair. I gotta turn sideways. Cause just in case I gotta fall out. Go ahead.
That is definitely not me. I heard that show, and I was cracking up. But anyway, no, this is Miss S.T.
Okay.
I'm
S.T.
calling from the East Lake Terrace.
Do we have a D on the end?
Uh-oh.
Go ahead, sis. I just had to look, sis, you walked into that one.
You walked into that one. You
Go ahead, sis. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I contend that we are not going any place because we helped build this country, first of all. Actually, we did build the country.
We built Egypt, too.
And secondly, in my neighborhood, I can stand in my doorway and watch these Caucasians, Anglo-Saxons, or whatever you want to call them.
Oh, Lord.
And
she woke.
They're walking, their dogs, their babies. No one has ever, and I tell you, ever worn a mask.
Wow.
Not once have I seen one wear a mask. And they're every day walking past the house in the neighborhood. They refuse to do it. I've been on Marta, going to on a route that was going toward the Veterans Administration Hospital, going north. Two Caucasian men got on the MARTA. I took that route again because I had to go to North Druid Hills area. They refused to wear a mask. I'm going to follow their leader straight to hell.
Hey, Sister S.T. giving it raw. No wonder she got an alias. Like you giving it raw down here. Sister S.T., you sound like you living over there by them folks. Let me hold something.
She sound like the wife.
You sound like you living up in a mansion over. You have the Anglo-Saxons
The wife
walking their
of a
dogs all day. So they walking the dog all day. You ain't working nowhere. Let me hold something.
So that means she got to be looking down.
You're semi-right. But I am close to the East Lake Golf Course.
What?
Okay.
And I've been here ever since I was 8 years old.
Oh, man, she inherited the money.
That wasn't when you had the first underground, was it? The first underground Atlanta?
Yes, sir.
Uh-oh, you telling your age.
You can't mature and stay.
That's right. When we had the Bankhead movie drive-in.
I don't remember that, though.
So, Sister S.T., we thank you for calling in.
Thank you so much.
Feel free to call in at any time. Okay.
Amen.
I know there's a lot of listeners out there, they be listening, they just don't be calling in. But thank you so much for sharing your perspective. And next time you tell them Anglo-Saxons to put on a mask and throw a mask on the dog.
Yeah, they will.
My parting words are, don't follow that spawn from hell back to the depths of hell. Have a good day.
All right,
Have a good one.
Right, boy.
Caller, what's your name? Calling in, where you calling from?
This is Roderick Rogers.
What's up, Roderick? What happening with you?
Man, what's going on, Casey?
Ain't that, man. I'm going to meet you over at the Vasa in a little bit.
The Varsity closed down.
But I won't be meeting at the Varsity.
COVID all over the Varsity.
Well, I'll see you.
Along with that grease. Anyway, go ahead.
I got the Pepto for the grease.
That greasy flavor.
Go ahead, player. You sound like you a player, man. Go ahead, man.
Look, I ain't trying to be funny or nothing because this really hurts me. This hurts my feelings. It hurts me to my core. And I was talking to my old lady about it earlier. And what I told her was...
Yeah, he a player. He said old lady.
The worst feeling for a man is not to be in control. So if I'm not in control of my situation, I'm going to complain about what everybody doing. I'm going to make all kind of excuses because I'm not living up to my potential. So what I was saying, I was trying not to be funny when I say I ain't trying to be funny, man, no disrespect. Right. But what I was saying was, how long am I going to let somebody that's telling me wrong to keep telling me wrong, and I'm going to act like it's cool? I'm going to act like I'm going to act as if he has power that he does not truly have. I am going to be so fearful that I will enslave myself to do his bidding. And I know he doesn't mean me any good. There's no reason for me to try to point the finger or try to get somebody to understand what I'm saying because we understand this person doesn't care about none of us. So it ain't no white, it ain't no black, because we already know that your ass is not white and you're not black.
Okay.
So we know that for a truth. I was gonna do a campaign before the COVID where I was gonna put out the T-shirts that was gonna say black, but was gonna be clearly brown.
Hey, hold on. We may have to work on that one, boy.
The only thing I'm trying to say is we have to really identify with truth. And if we are investigating, we are studying like y'all brothers study all the time. We always studying, but we can't give it to nobody because they don't want it, because they don't know. They don't know, and they want to be the one to say that they know.
Right.
They want to be the one to bring it to the people. Right. If you bring it to the people, oh, Roy, you remember he's getting in trouble all the time. He don't know nothing. Come on, man, you don't know me like that. You don't know how much I know. You don't know what caused me to do the things I did. So what I'm saying, to make a long story short, bro, how long are we going to keep letting the devil tell us to our face, we boys?
Well, he called me a boy. You know, we're going to have, it's going to be some furniture moving, some misunderstanding. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I want y'all to say that because I heard when your brother told me, he said, "What you mean? Well, where we gonna go? What you mean? It's ours."
Go where we want to go.
Hey, Rick, he said it's ours, man. America is ours, Rick. Where we going? We ain't got to go there. We just take it.
But what do we have? What do we own? What do we have? What do we own?
Hold on. What you saying? What you saying, brother?
I said, this is ours. Where are we going?
Oh, okay.
Okay, gotcha.
Go ahead, Rick.
I'm saying they need to get somewhere.
But
I'm telling you.
Go back to the Caucasus Mountains.
I'm saying that we did this. Of course, we got some involvement even with the wrong that's being done in this world because we know that we was in position of power. We know that we went against what we knew was true.
Right.
Now, since we know that it was us that created the whole situation, then we know that it's us that need to stop it. So when are we
gonna get back to God?
Come on, y'all. Let's just quit.
Go ahead, Rick. Hold on for a second, brother Rick. Want to holler at you real quick?
No. Just in reference to what you're saying. Okay, yes, we built it. But we don't own nothing. We still don't have nothing. For all the work and all the sweat and tears that we put in it to build it, we don't own nothing. Then how we gonna put somebody out and we don't control nothing?
I got you right there. I got the answer for you right quick. I'm talking about the Most High working straight through. This is yours. It ain't got nothing to do with nobody sitting around talking about they murdered people in order to get the land. These folks did diabolical deeds, and we know about them, and we're not making them man up to what they've done. We're saying, okay, it's cool. Man, just don't mess with me. Just don't kill me. I don't care if you take out the rest of them dudes over there.
Oh,
okay. Just don't kill me. Because I know what's going on, but I ain't going to say nothing. I ain't going to say nothing.
So I think, Rick, he's talking about what we was talking about unity, about either way it go. If somebody does something to you, I still have to have the concern with you being my brother, that where it's done to me.
That's right.
Basically, like, it's a community.
We got to get back to the community, the village of raising the community. We really and truly have to get back to that.
But ain't no real community for the black, Afro-American, Negro, whatever you want to call us outside of the scriptures. There's no community for us outside the book. No real community.
Exactly.
Meaning that we're not gonna come. You talking about coming together? How can I? You don't even understand that you are my brother.
That ain't what Grandmaster J from the NFS said. Grandmaster J said, "Look,
well,
all of it is based on community."
But even if I'm not in the book, or know the book, or think I am, or don't know that I am Hebrew, I am still your brother. So how? So there's no, because I don't know. You got to go get him too. You got to even if he ain't hearing, don't want the word. You still got to put the word out there for him so you can get him, because he's still part of the community.
Get what I'm saying though. I'm saying this in the sense that you're my brother, but you don't know that. And it shows in your actions because you don't treat me out like that. That's what I mean. You don't know you my brother by treating me like I'm your brother.
But you treat him. But even if I don't, okay, hold on. But even if I don't know, and I don't know, you still supposed to give me the love of, because that love, because your actions is supposed to show me.
Yeah, but I'm not talking about the Bible though. Because I heard you mention Hebrew. I'm not talking about knowing that you are in the Hebraic faith. I'm just talking about getting back to know that I am your brother. Cause see, like Black Lives Matter, yeah, but we still got brothers still killing each other.
Right.
Hold. See, every time I hear somebody say Black Lives Matter, then they start talking about we got brothers.
But it's the truth that don't nobody want to deal with.
We dealing with it. We deal with it every day.
Okay, hold on, y'all. We got to get the show on this.
We about to get out of here.
Listen, bro. What's your name again?
Roger.
Are you in Atlanta?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. Can you come up here for our next show?
I don't know if I'm
You won't be here.
Because right now I got
on the
transportation issues.
You got transportation issues.
I would love to be able to. Yeah, that's why I ain't started back with what I do. Because I ain't been able to get around yet with the licensing.
Okay. I tell you what, we'll be in contact. We gotta let you go. We gotta get ready to get off the show. We only got like a minute left. So thank you for calling in, man. We really appreciate that. Everybody, listen, man. Thank y'all. It's been a dope show, man. This is good. We're gonna have to talk about this again. I'm gonna get Brother Jason Brown on here because this subject needs to be talked about.
Amen.
We all have some valid points with. I think we all are concerned about community and getting back to make sure that we are brothers keepers. So thank y'all for tuning in. Go ahead, man. Get your information out. We only got 1 minute.
Hey, you already know who it is. Derek Sala, Kingdom Anointed, Custom Neck. Where I get at your boy.
Hey, y'all see what it go on? Get at Derek. Look at that thing. That thing nice, boy. That thing nice. Get at Derek. Kingdom Anointed Custom Network. Be looking out for that music. I got an album coming real soon. Sooner than you think.
Go ahead, Rick.
Hey, boy, I also want to say congratulations on your top 200.
Boy, that's out of 1,000. It shocked me. I don't even keep up with that stuff.
I want to salute you on that.
And then something. You being number 75 on the list of 1,000.
You can find me Friday nights. This is your boy Rick Kane of Talking Random-ish Friday nights on the Real 1100 from 8:30 to 10. 8:30 to 10 Friday nights. Talking Random-ish.
All right, don't forget to catch us on YouTube at Boom Church. You can also find Boom Church on Facebook. All right, thank y'all for tuning in, man. We love y'all. Shalom.